Alright, welcome back guys. In this lecture we're going to talk about floats, CSS floats. Okay, so first off I'm going to get rid of these styles. Okay, and I'm going to get rid of some of these too, and this as well. We're going to get rid of this, and yeah, and then I'm going to save. Now I'm going to add an image right here, so I'm just going to say img, and then I hit the tab key because I have emmet. Okay, so first let's say images / I should see the images I have in my I don't have any image in this folder. So first off I'm going to go to my HTML file and my images folder, and I'm just going to copy this image. I think I can just get this one, and I want to copy it. I'll close and go to my CSS folder, and then within the CSS folder I'll create an images folder and I'll paste this in. So yeah, okay, so now I can go ahead and close this. Now let's go back to our Visual Studio Code, and at this point if we type in images folder / we should get an option to see the images we have in that folder. So basically what I have is laptop.jpg, right? And for the alt text I'm just going to say laptop, and then I'll save. Okay, now let's go ahead and refresh our page and see what we have. So we have this gigantic laptop here, but of course you remember that we can define the border and the width and the height for the laptop. So basically we just say img, and this is an element selector. So we're selecting the image. We want to add some styles to the image. We can say we want the width of the image to be, let's say 100 px, the 100 pixels. Okay, and then we save, and let's refresh and see. So we have a relatively small image. I think I want it to be a bit bigger, so let's say something like 200 and see what it looks like. So I'll refresh. Okay, so this is fine. Now the float property can be used on this page, and the way you use it is we say float, and I'm just gonna say left. Okay, and then I'll close. I'll save and refresh the page so we can see what happens. So basically when you float an object, basically what happens now is that the text is wrapped around the image. Okay, so if I resize, you see that the text is actually wrapped around the image. So basically what happens is that when we float an element to any section of the page, it wraps the content that comes after it around it. Okay, so I'm going to change this float now to say float right, RIGT, and then I'll save and I'll refresh the page. Boom. So it floats this image to the right, and then the text wraps around it. All right, but I'm going to show you one more thing. So if I create a horizontal rule, for example, and I save and refresh the page, now you see our horizontal rule just below the text. But now if I decide to expand this, you will notice that our horizontal rule will go even behind our text. So basically that's because the float is still affecting our horizontal rule. Now to solve this problem is what we need to do. We need to add a rule here. So I'm just going to say before the horizontal rule, I'm just going to add a div. Okay, and it's an empty div that we have a class of clear fix. So clear hyphen fix. I'm going to add a class, a rule for that class. So clear hyphen fix, and the rule I'll add for this class would be clear, and the value will be both, and then I'll save. Okay, So essentially what I've done is that I've cleared the floats from this area, from this div onwards. Okay, so now basically let's refresh the page and let's open it up. So you see our horizontal row stops at this level. Okay, it doesn't go behind the image. That's because we've cleared the floats. Okay, so um any elements we put henceforth will be displayed normally. Okay, the floats will not affect any elements we create henceforth. So basically that's it about float. I don't want the lecture to be too long. Thank you so much for watching this lecture. See you in the next one.